Hey everybody, Sean and Catherine here with Monorail Central. We recently took a day trip down to Walt Disney World, and we figured we'd take this opportunity to show you what we did throughout our day, how we planned for it, and what's necessary to take your own day trip down to Florida. So, important things to remember on your Disney day trip. A backpack or a bag. Now this is my go-to park bag. It's a free bag that I got when I purchased my Disney Vacation Club membership, which in reality means this is a $30,000 backpack. But I like it because it has this small little pocket inside for small items that you don't want wobbling around. A regular nice pocket. It has two drink holders, so you can put two drinks side by side, or it can have one drink and one easily accessible item. And it has this pocket in the front for other easily accessible items like hand sanitizer, things like that. This bag also counts as a personal item on the budget airlines like Spirit or Frontier. We usually fly Frontier, and I have never been flagged with this bag. They never asked me to check it. They never asked me to pay for a carry-on. I like to use this bag for that case. The second item that's really important to bring on your Disney day trip is a portable phone charger. Now my recommendation is find a portable charger that will fast charge your phone. This one in particular is a 30-watt charger. It works well with my iPhone 15 Pro. It works with MagSafe, so I can have a regular charge, but it also has USB fast charging. It has a built-in cable I can use to charge the actual device itself, or I can use to charge my phone. And it also has another USB-C port that I can use to charge a second device at the same time that I'm charging my phone. This gets me about 2.5 charges in a single day, and it can charge my phone really fast, about 50% in a half hour. The next item that's extremely important to bring with you on your day trip: a real phone charger. One that you can physically plug into the wall. In case your portable charger fails or dies, you have a backup that you can plug in. Again, this is a 30-watt wall brick, so I can charge my phone to 50% in about a half hour. The next important item for your Disney day trip is a twofer: Gold Bond and deodorant. These two items right here are extremely important. When you're a larger individual like myself, you tend to sweat when you've been walking for 14 hours. So this will help a lot with skin-to-skin friction and prevent soreness in those areas. And this also helps you smell better. Please, wear deodorant. I'm begging you. This next item is also extremely important: toilet paper. It's no secret that Disney's toilet paper sucks. It's just a fact. It's tissue paper thin, it's uncomfortable, and if you have a real emergency during the day, you're going to find yourself uncomfortable for the rest of your day trip. You don't have a hotel room to go back to, you're going to be going straight back to the airport. There's not a lot of good places to rest and recover, so a good quality toilet paper like the Charmin roll that I have here really makes a difference in case you need it during the middle of your day. The next item on this list: sunglasses. Now, depending on the time of year that you're going, sunglasses might be a no-brainer, but I'm filming this in January and we're flying from Pennsylvania, so these sunglasses have not seen use in a couple of months. It might seem like a second thought sometimes, but right now it's February. It's a dark gray month. We're not really using these. These will make a stark difference, especially when you're going down to bright sunny Florida. It's going to protect yourself from eye strain all day and just make your day a lot more enjoyable. The next item on the list: headphones. This is going to be a heavy travel day. If you're going to be flying down, a nice pair of noise-canceling headphones, either AirPods Maxes or AirPods Pros, they're my go-to. I use my Maxes on the plane. They provide me with the best noise canceling. These will make your travel experience much more enjoyable. I typically use these if I'm going to be Ubering to the parks or if I'm on the bus transporting myself through the day. Headphones go a really long way in making your traveling time much more enjoyable. And then finally, the most important item to bring on your Disney day trip are Florida grade clothes. Now during summer months, it may not seem like a bright idea, but I promise you, even in the summer months, this will go a long way. It's February now. I'm wearing long sleeves and jeans to the airport. I'm going to be changing into shorts, a t-shirt, and my short socks during the day, so I'm not overheating and making myself uncomfortable. I also recommend these during the summer months in case you're riding a water ride like Tiana's and you get a little bit wet. You have an extra change of clothes in case something happens. You don't want to be walking around in wet socks, wet shirt, wet pants all day. So this is everything that I bring in my personal bag. Again, this is a bag that will get me through the budget airlines. I don't have to pay extra for a carry-on item or check it. This gets past all the gate agents portable charger, wired charger, deodorant and friction defense, sunglasses, toilet paper, headphones, and a change of clothes. This is really all you need. And as you can see, I have the bag all packed up. In the main compartment, I have my change of clothes on the bottom, the toilet paper, and my AirPods Max. In this back pocket that I showed you, I have my sunglasses and my AirPods Pros. They're in here somewhere. There they are. The front pocket, I have my portable charger and my wired charger. The side pocket is where I keep my friction defense and my deodorant, just so I have easy access to it in case I need it. And I still have plenty of space in here to bring home anything else that I might want to bring home. If I want to grab a shirt or some knickknacks, or if I want to collect all of the annual pass holder magnets, they can fit in here. Now, the one thing I did not mention for packing your Disney Day bag was one of these bad boys, a Magic Band. And the only reason I did not include this in my to-pack list is because you don't really need your Magic Bands anymore. Disney has this Magic Mobile service where you can download a wallet pass to your phone from the My Disney Experience app, and you can basically use it as your park ticket. So you can tap your phone, or if you have a smartwatch, you can tap your smartwatch to the tap styles, and it acts just like your Magic Band. You don't really need one. I'm going to bring this one with me just because I like to have my Magic Band, but you don't need it. Now, it's also a good idea the night before. Right now it is 9 o'clock at night. Charge your smartwatches ahead of time. That way, when you go to wake up for your early morning flight, your watch is fully charged. This watch in particular gets about 18 hours of use in a day, so that'll be no problem for me tomorrow.
And now here's the video of our day trip down to Walt Disney World, along with timestamps right here so that you can follow along on our day.
Good morning. It is 4:30 in the morning. Our flight leaves in an hour, and the range anxiety is real this morning. See you in 24 hours, Lexus. All right, 5:12 a.m. Time to board our Frontier flight to Orlando. We should be there between 8 and 8:30. All right, 8:36 in the morning. We finally made it to Orlando. Catherine is sleep deprived.
Yeah.
And we have another 15 or so hours to go, so this is going to be quite an adventure. One of the best ways to get to the parks from the airport is via rideshare, Uber or Lyft. They pick you up almost immediately after you land or right outside the baggage claim, usually within a couple of minutes. My recommendation is to go down to the baggage claim pickup that is closest to where the cars come in, because they'll pick you up right away. And it's a lot faster to get through the end if you're already picked up. You don't have to wait for any of the other baggage claims. And within 3 minutes of getting off the plane, our Uber is here and we are on our way to the parks. Not even a half hour later, we're at Hollywood Studios. Uber dropped us off right by the bus loop. We're gonna head on in. First thing we're gonna do is ride Tower of Terror, and then Catherine wanted to try that cold brew drink in Galaxy's Edge with the Cocoa Puffs in it. And I'm gonna go change out of my Pennsylvania clothes because it's hot. Look at the line to get into Hollywood Studios today. We made it into Hollywood Studios. I'm now gonna get out of my flannel and jeans and into some t-shirts and shorts. Costume change complete. Now we're on to Tower of Terror. Now, Tower of Terror is one of my favorite rides at Hollywood Studios, but I never get to ride it because somebody doesn't like it.
I like it. I just work myself up and I get scared and anxious. It's normal. My dad's the same.
That just makes me want to ride it even more every time we come. So we decided to purchase Genie Plus today, and you know, to each their own. Some people have problems with it, some people don't. But if you're only here for a day, it was $25 for a park hopper pass today. And we're on a time crunch. So my $25 was well worth it to skip the line here for Tower of Terror, which is at 80 minutes. This way we can get on, ride, get Catherine's cold brew, and then make our way to our Roundup Rodeo reservation. Spooky. I don't think I've written Tower of Terror in a couple of years. We did Mission Breakout when we were out in California last year, which was an experience in and of its own. But I don't think I've written the original Tower of Terror since before COVID.
Tonight's story of the Twilight Zone is somewhat unique and calls for a different kind of introduction. As in tonight's episode, you are the star, and this elevator travels directly to the Twilight Zone.
Tower of Terror. Not as intense as I remember it being. What did you think?
I don't want to talk about it.
Alright, yeah, she prefers Guardians to this one, but yeah, not as intense as I remember it being, but still fun. Our next stop is Batu. We're going to go ahead and try this cold brew coffee, and then we have our reservation at Roundup Rodeo. I was walking down Sunset Boulevard and I noticed this mannequin with the Stitch shirt on that I have not seen before. I cannot seem to find it anywhere in the store though, so if anyone knows where I can get this shirt, I love it. I want one. We've made it to Batu. Now on our way to Katsaka's Kettle for the Batuan cold brew drink thing, which name I do not know. This is what it is, the cold brew black calf with Joffrey's cold brew, sweet cream cheese, and chocolate puffs. You can also get it spiked with chocolate liqueur. So Catherine finally got her cold brew black calf. It's Joffrey's cold brew with sweet cream foam and cocoa puffs on top. Let's go ahead and try it.
That is very strong cold brew coffee. I'm not really a coffee drinker, so I like really sweet coffee. It's definitely not sweet. The cold foam takes away some of the like actual coffee taste, but I would like it a little bit sweeter. We tried drinking it with the straw, and we also tried just drinking out of the cup. Even drinking out of the cup, the coffee is way too bitter for our liking. So definitely if you're a sweeter coffee drinker, I would not get this, but I am going to finish most of this, especially for the Cocoa Puffs on top. But yeah, a solid coffee drink. I'm tired, so I needed it.
Oh my God, was that good? That was...
There's been my drink to go. They only do that for the alcoholic drinks, not for the non-alcoholic. But if you don't finish your alcoholic drink at the Roundup barbecue, they will give you a cup to take it with you. I have to go ahead and finish this before we get on Smuggler's Run, but the more you know.
Alright, we are back in Batu after our lovely lunch at Roundup Rodeo Barbecue. We have lightning lanes to go ride Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run, so that's what we're going to do right now.
Yes, come in, come in. I have an opportunity for you all that is very dangerous. Chewbacca, my fine furry friend. Yes, as we agreed. You let us use the ship. We'll get you the supplies you need. It's a win-win. You help the resistance, and I get all the profits. A brand new flight crew. Good luck to you all. You might need it. Today's flight takes you to the planet Corellia. You will be intercepting a first-order train shipment of coaxium. Okay, it's much worse.
Smuggler's Run was a little jarring after that huge lunch at Woody's Roundup, but I think now we just need some time to relax, and we're going to go ahead and watch the best show at Walt Disney World.
Frog here, and welcome to Muppet Vision 3D. Our demonstration includes a little song from Miss Piggy, little? Did I say little? I meant to say it's a huge show-stopping major song from Miss Piggy.
That's more like it.
Good. And we've also got a big musical finale from Sam Eagle. Sam, what's it about?
It's called A Salute to All Nations, but mostly America.
Great.
I always go out of my way to watch Muppet Vision at least once when we come down to Florida. Now, something that caught my eye as we were walking away was this little gelato stand next to Muppet Vision 3D, and they have something that I have never heard of before. It's Pog Gelato. Now, this gelato stand serves more than just Pog flavored gelato. They also have your regular flavors like chocolate, cookies and cream, and mint chocolate chip. They also have flavor of the month. Pog Gelato. This is what $7.50 got us to try. What do you think? Does it taste like Pog juice? Oh yeah, that does taste exactly like Pog juice. That's awesome. Highly recommend it. Alright, that's enough Hollywood Studios for today. We're gonna head on over to Epcot now for our Hey Hey pass holder magnets. Do a couple of rides and then, I don't know, figure out what we want to do next. Just walked through all the stores down Hollywood Boulevard before we left because I'm trying to find that t-shirt we showed you earlier with Stitch on the Beach Lounger, and I cannot find it anywhere. Hopefully they have it at Epcot. Catherine, what are you feeling? Boat or Skyliner to Epcot?
Skyliner.
Skyliner? Alright, to the Skyliner. We're on the Skyliner now, on our way to Epcot. Roughly 1:30. We have a lightning lane at Soarin' over California, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. And I think we both agreed we're gonna take a little bit of a breather and just ride the monorail around a little bit, recuperate, because we have been up for about 10 hours now. We made it to Epcot. Made it to the land, and now we're gonna go take care of our Soarin' Lightning Lane. It's about 2:10 now, so we got about 6 more hours left before we have to leave and head back to the airport.
My name is Patrick, and I'll be your chief flight attendant today. We'll begin boarding in a few minutes, but first I'd like to acquaint you with some important safety information.
Just finished Soarin', now it's time for our favorite ride in the Land Pavilion, Living with the Land. All right, we're finished with the Land Pavilion. What do you say? Snack and then monorail?
Sounds good.
Sounds like a plan. We got our midday snack, a Mickey pretzel and Diet Cokes. Yeah.
I have regular Coke,
Oh,
because
yeah,
I
you
don't
have
like Diet Coke.
You have regular Coke, that's right. Mickey pretzel and Coke products. Yeah. The walkway that used to be open between the seas and the entrance at Epcot is now closed because they have this new center section open. I completely forgot that this was open because it wasn't the last time we were here. So I guess we'll have to check this out now. Well, it looks intriguing, but I don't know that we have time right now to go. We got to get on the monorail. All right.
1 hour later.
And we're back. We just spent the last hour or so just riding the monorail to sit back and relax and rest a little bit because we have been on our feet for the last 12 hours, 13 hours or so. 4:30 now, we managed to get a lightning lane for test track, so we're gonna hop over there, and then after that we're gonna go over to the creation shop and grab our Hey Hey pass holder magnets. Annual pass holder magnets acquired. Now on our way to test track. Oh my God. What do you think of your car there, Catherine?
I think we're gonna score high.
That was fast. Well, test track was fun, but now I think it's time to slow things down a little bit and check out some of the Festival of the Arts booths that they have. This is the second to last weekend for Festival of the Arts, so I always like coming around looking at some of the stuff that, you know, maybe a couple years down the line we might pick up. These tables that they have out at the Promenade Fine Art booths over by the Creation Shop and Test Track are always so pretty to look at. They're so detailed and intricate and expensive. I believe they used to have this one on display at Wilderness Lodge at one point in time, so they're around. I believe you can only buy them at the Festival of the Arts there. So our flight was originally scheduled to depart from Orlando at 10:45 to get us back to Philly, and it is now 5:20 in the afternoon. We got a notification that our flight was already delayed to 11:15, so extra park time?
I'm tired, so maybe not.
Yeah, I'm exhausted. My feet kind of burn right now, so we'll play it by ear. But for now, I think we're going to walk around and take a look at some of the art booths, maybe grab a few snacks along the way, keep ourselves fed and active. All right, so we stopped off at the American Pavilion to try a couple of small bites that intrigued us. I got the duck and dumpling, and I got the hummingbird cake to try. Those are the two food options at the American booth. And then I saw something interesting. It's a peanut butter chocolate milk stout. I usually don't drink beer, and I've never had a stout, so I got the small one to try it because I do like chocolate and I do like peanut butter. And we'll see how it is. So here are my thoughts on the items I got from the American Pavilion. Hummingbird cake, great, excellent. Get this every single time. The duck and dumplings, they were not that great. Duck was a little bit gamey, and these ricotta dumplings that they served with it didn't really taste like anything. If they have this again next year, I would skip it. And then this peanut butter chocolate stout thing, I don't like beer. It tastes exactly like a really strong bitter beer with a really strong peanut butter flavoring. That's very off-putting. So the only thing I can recommend from here is the hummingbird cake. A+.
Okay, so in the American Pavilion, I also partook in the hummingbird cake. That was great. I don't think I've had it before this year, which is really weird. But definitely get that when you come. But for my drink of choice, I got the Strawberry Magic Hard Cider. This is available year-round. It's $13 for this cup, but it's definitely worth it. It's a very light, refreshing cider with strawberry notes. It does actually taste like strawberries, so definitely get this next time you're in the American Pavilion.
1 hour later.
So, as you can tell, it's been a bit. It's now dark out. After we sat down and had a little bit of a quick snack at the American Adventure Pavilion, we actually decided to go in and watch the American Adventure show, which neither of us have ever done before. What do you think?
I've done it before. That's actually not true. Yes, I have. My family does American Adventure every year, or when I was younger, we did it every year. I enjoy it. It's my nap spot in Epcot, and I thought I could get away with it, but Sean woke me up about 2 minutes into my nap, and
I've never seen it before, and I gotta tell you, that is probably the best use of audio animatronics and screens that Disney has put out there. I thought it was fantastic, and I can't believe I've slept on it for 25 years. Yeah.
He needs to listen to me more often.
She has never once recommended American Adventure to me. So after our more than brief stop at the American Adventure Pavilion, we're now sauntering over to Guardians of the Galaxy, where we have a lightning lane in about 10 minutes. That'll be the last thing we do before we catch our Uber back to the airport. I almost completely forgot that there's a special Imagination Pavilion popcorn bucket for the Festival of the Arts. And I'm glad I realized this before I left, because I would have completely forgotten and never gotten it. So I managed to get a mobile order, so we're going to get in right now and grab my Imagination popcorn bucket. Here we are, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. We have ridden this 14 times so far, and we are on the quest to get our last song. It's dark over here. So basically, we've ridden Guardians 14 times. Of those 14 times, the song we've gotten the most is Disco Inferno, which is 5. And I'm okay with that. Disco Inferno is my favorite song of the 5 we've gotten so far. But I'm hoping to complete the cycle today and get Iran. Alright, so we got Conga. We didn't get Iran this time, but this is only our second time getting Conga. What did you think, Catherine?
I like Conga. It's not my favorite, but it's, I mean, I can't say it's the worst because we haven't had Iran, but it's definitely a pretty good song to get. It's good vibes.
Of the ones we had, where would you put Conga now that we've done it more than once?
I'd say probably the only one I would put below it is Everybody Wants to Rule the World, which I know is controversial.
Everybody Wants to Rule the World is too slow for this ride. And we've gotten it 4 times, so that's the second most we've gotten. I'm tired of Everybody Wants to Rule the World. But yeah, that's it. Now, back to the airport.
Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. 'Cause now it's time to go. But hey, I say, well, that's okay. 'Cause we'll see you very soon, I know. Very soon, I know.
So as you can tell, by the end of the night we were getting pretty tired. We hope that you enjoyed our video of our day trip down to Walt Disney World. It's been a week since we went on our day trip and my sleep schedule has not recovered.
Neither is mine. I'm still exhausted. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to Monorail Central for more Walt Disney World, Disney Resort Hotel, and Walt Disney World Monorail Project content.
Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all real soon.